Hello everyone, my name is Naila Salsabila Ramadhani Kusnadi and my partner Muhammad Arifansha. Today, we are going to presentate and show our submission for the Brainwave 2026 Hackathon. Today, I'm introducing you to Accurate, an automated change request manager designed specifically for solo operators. Our core mission is simple: to help you stop doing unpaid work. We call this the solo operator's dilemma. If you ever had a client casually ask, "Can we just add a quick shopping cart to the side?" You know exactly what I mean. Because you run the project, you also have to run this tricky scope conversation. And the result is almost always friction, awkward pushback, or worse, you end up doing the work for free. This is where Accurate takes the job. Accurate acts as a filter for your business. It automatically scans incoming client requests and checks them directly against your signed statement of work. So, instead of you having to dig through documents, Accurate separates the in scope from the out of scope requests and quotes the contract language back to you, word for word. What this looks like in practice is real-time scope verdicts, cited straight from your contract. On your dashboard, you can see at a glance what is awaiting your decision. For example, Accurate will instantly flag a cloud migration to AWS Lambda as out of scope, while recognizing that website load testing is securely in scope. Because we're dealing with contracts, Accurate is built for precision, not hallucination. When a client request comes in, it is embedded using Gemini. Then, it retrieves the relevant SOW clauses using Postgres and pgfactor. Finally, Grok used Llama 3.3 70B model adjudicates the requests. Crucially, this AI process runs at temperature zero for completely deterministic outputs, giving you a reliable verdict, a drafted reply, and an estimate of hours. The platform is cleanly organized to manage your workflow. The dashboard is where you triage incoming requests. Under contracts, you can upload your SOW PDFs, which are safely read, extracted, and instantly discarded. The billing tab handles your approved, priced, out-of-scope work, and the config section lets you set your business name, hourly rate, and currency. Ultimately, Accurate's goal is to turn scope creep into revenue. When the system flags an out-of-scope request, it automatically calculates the estimated hours and drafts a contract-backed reply. When you approve the work, Accurate instantly turns it into a ready-to-send billable invoice, tracking exactly what you are owed. All of this runs on an uncompromising tech stack. We leverage the Next.js app router and React server components for speed, styled with Tailwind CSS. The backend is powered by Supabase with Postgres and pgfactor, driven by the AI capabilities of Grok and Google AI Studios. It is time to start capturing your true value. Accurate is available for solo operators today. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Arifansha, and now I'm gonna demo the app. I'm gonna demo a card that we made. Here we have 4 pages. First one is project, then statement of work library, then invoices and settings. First, in settings, we can set the business name. I'm gonna put a card here, and the hourly rate I put 7, and the currency is USD. We can save. Then after that, we can go to the SOW pages. Here we can create a project name. For example, I'm gonna create one. Wait, let me see the name. Okay. For the example, we put here Zenith Retail. For the client, we put Zenith Retail Group, and then we put the project name is AI customer support chatbot implementation. Then the client email we just gonna put uh, dana at gmail.com for example. Then we click create, and then we can select the project. Then after that we can select a project, a PDF project, or maybe you can paste it here. For now I'm gonna make use PDF here. Then we can index the contact. It's gonna load for a few seconds. After that we have here a customer support chatbot implementation for Zenith Retail Group. It has two clauses. After that we can go to the projects. Then we can log a request manually. For example, we use name Dana, and then we put a request example here. We can make a example here. We put we need to run a series of ticket to blah 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 here, and then we evaluate against the state of work, and then we wait for a second after we click. Oh wait, oh yeah, here this one is in scope, so it's alright. We can just approve and schedule work, and then it gonna create a draft to reply the client. If we click, it's gonna generate the reply. Maybe we can change a bit if we wanted. Then I'm gonna test the out of scope one. We test it. We have the example here. We put dana again, then evaluate against SOW, and here it's out of scope. We can see here the SOW explicitly state that integration with legacy backend ERP system for real-time inventory checks is out of scope. The request feature is not covered by the statement of work. Here we can read the estimated additional effort 40 hour, and then we can decline or approve. If we approve, we can get a draft client, and it gonna put a new invoice for us to send to the client. Here's the example. You request to connect chatbot to your SAP ERP backend in real time. Stock level is not covered by our statement of work. This will require additional. We can see here it's gonna calculate from our settings. We put $7. It's gonna put seven. It's gonna multiple it with the hours of work. We got $280 dollar here, and then we can open it with in mail if we wanted, and we can see in invoices. We have the invoice here. We can mark if we already invoice it to them. And then we have one more example, 60% out of scope, or maybe more. Here we're gonna test it. Is this gonna out of scope or not? This one. Then we put dana here. Then we evaluate against the statement of work. We're gonna wait a bit. Then we got it. Here it 80% confidence. The SOW does not mention custom UI element like a floating mascot icon or specific brand. Here's we estimated it lasts only 8 hours. We can decline or we're gonna decline for now. And when we draft a client reply, it's not gonna charge them. We only get a example if they wanted to, and it's not gonna put in invoice because we decline it. Maybe that's all that I can demo our app. Thank you.